brought you to a unique place today. Why do you ask? Because till now you would have seen defense exhibitions where companies put forth their products about how they are going to help defense systems. But today we are at the Naval Dockyard in Mumbai, where in a very unique way, in order to further the Make in India process, we have seen that the Indian Navy's Western Naval Command has put up an entire section showcasing what are the problems they face for dissemination of information in order to make sure that the whole process of privatization and of roping in companies in order to find solutions to India's defense systems is fast-paced. To give us more details about it, I have with me Rear Admiral Sanjay Sadhu, who is the CSO Tech of Western Naval Command. Sir, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18. What is the purpose of having this here, and if you could show us some of the important exhibits?
Well, you're aware that Navy has been at the forefront of indigenization right from 1960s, and we are the lead service for it, and we've been building ships right from that time onwards. And if you want to broadly put it up, we have three categories: the float and the move and the fight category. While as float and move, we are almost 90 to 100% we have been able to indigenize. In the fight component, we are about 70%. We've indigenized, we have to indigenize further 30%. While as we've been talking about it, and we are walking the talk of Atmanirbharta and self-reliance, that is the vision of our Prime Minister, which is also fostered and repeatedly urged by our Chief of Naval Staff. So that is today we said we'll take it to a different level. We are doing a seminar today. We have called industry today. About 85 industry partners are there with us, and a large number of delegates have come today for us. So while as we have the pavilion where the industry is displaying what is their might and what they can bring to the table, we thought we will at the command level to ensure that we are combat ready at all times, which is our main aim and prime target. We thought we will sort of display our items, what are our problem areas, where we can engage with these industry partners, show them on site what are the modules, what are the kind of local components, I would say, the PCBs, the modules, etc. that we have, which we have yet not indigenized. We have made some forays into it, but we have not been successful. So we thought we'll largely put it out to the people here, to the industry here, which is very competent at the, in and around India. In and around the Mumbai region. So we are here, we have laid it out for them, and they have to come and see, and at the end of it, by the end of the day, we hope to sort of have arrangements with different our industry partners for different kind of systems and modules where they would take it on them to indigenize them, while the Indian Navy, that is the Western Naval Command and our fleet, our ships, our command headquarters, will aid them and will lead them towards it. So that is the aim of this today's seminar and the exhibition that has been laid out.
So if you could please show for our viewers some of the exhibits here, and how do you expect solutions to be put forth, if you can show for our viewers.
So like I said, we have most of the issues are in the fight category. So we are basically, like if you see here, this is a carbine mixer. This is a system is called Barak. This is fitted on our warship. This is a missile system which is fitted on the warships. And here's a carbine mixer. So what it essentially does is receives the waveform and amplifies the signal with a defined gain without adding any kind of noise and distortion. So after that, the signal is supposed to be further processed. But this is very important. This is the heart of the system, which we have tried to indigenize for, I would say, at least the last 1.5 years. We have made some forays into it, but we have not been successful. So today this is the module we want to lay down for. It's a very expensive module, comes from Israel, and therefore we want to indigenize it so that we are sort of Atmanirbhar in maintenance of these missile systems, because the entire maintenance of this missile system along with this fire control system, we are the ones who are doing it here. Our naval dockyards too, we have our ecosystem which does it. So therefore we want to dish it out. If we come to the next one, this is a simple Geke module of frigate. It's a radar. It's a surveillance radar on board, fitted on board all our ships. And here this is basically generates signals of a particular frequency. This particular frequency, which later on then, as per the control signal, gets modified further into the system. So if you move forward, this is another, it's called the Shtil one system. So Shtil is another missile, which is a Russian missile. And but we have some components which we have found faulty, and at the moment we want to indigenize them, and that is what we are doing. That's how we laid it out here. We want industry to come. We found a couple of good lead industries which are working in Hyderabad, in and around Hyderabad, who have shown interest today, and I'm sure within some time we'll be able to indigenize these modules too.
So these are very interesting things that you are telling our viewers. We have seen about these specific modules that you have talked about. Is there any particular specific requirement, or is it across sections, maybe about submarines, maybe about aircrafts? Are there any specific sections at which you're looking at from solutions from the industry?
So, like I said, there are many sections. Like we have a stall here, which is from the Western Fleet, and we have a stall which is there from a submarine, that's COMCOS, it is from the submarine squadrons. So there are some niche areas where we would like to get these components indigenized. And they are from countries, which are where we have bought this equipment from, mostly Russia, Israel, and other countries also. So therefore, we want to sort of lay them out, and we have made catalogs also. If you go to that stall, we'll see that we have made some catalogs. Even the fleet stall, we have made catalogs where we have captured the diagram of the component. We are given the specifications of the component, the names of the component, and at each step wise which all inputs and what outputs are required from that component expected.
So, very interesting information. Thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. We have seen that we are here in Mumbai, where all these interesting exhibits have put out in the hope that the industry will come forward and not just give sustainable solution, but a quick solution as well, so that the problems that the defense establishments face can be resolved at the earliest. Next step in the Atmanirbharta module. With video journalist Nitin Sonawne, this is Vinaya Deshpande from Mumbai.